Heidi Hamilton from the Heidi and Frank Show on KLOS and Dish Nation. Here to talk about the scoop. You got the dish for us? Hello.
Hi,
Happy
Christine.
New Year.
Happy New Year. I love Jeff, but we have like girl talk now.
And I love Frank. No, Frank.
Yes, but it's just us girls.
He's still on holiday.
Yes. Yeah, he just didn't want to come back. No, he's got something to do with his kids tonight. So
okay. Hi, Frank. We'll see you next time.
Daddy.
Okay, so a wedding, a surprise. Well, not really a surprise. There was talk of them.
There was talk of the wedding. What's, I guess, interesting about it is they met in May.
Cameron Diaz
And Benji Madden met in May. They'd known each other, I guess, for years, but they just sort of hooked up in May. Then she was spotted with a ring on her finger in December and now married. All of a sudden.
Why wait?
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking, too. A lot of people are like, oh, she's pregnant because you're doing it so quickly. But, I mean, she's 41 years old. He's 35 years old. It's like, I don't think the pregnancy thing, I mean, she might be, but I think when you know, you know. I don't think it takes all of those years to figure it out. I think she met him and was like, this works. Why are we waiting?
And we're looking at this house because this is where they got married. Her house.
They got married at her house, I guess their house now.
Celebs in attendance.
Tons of celebs in attendance. Drew Barrymore was there. Reese Witherspoon was there. And the funny thing with this and getting married at home, because you're famous, you're Cameron Diaz, so how are you going to do this on the down low? What they told neighbors and everybody involved was, oh, we're just having a little pre-Golden Globe party. That's why we're having all the caterers and everything.
Oh, that's good.
But they did this like whirlwind. They did a whirlwind thing. I mean, this all happened very, very quickly. Like bachelorette party, rehearsal dinner, everything on Sunday, and then a Monday wedding.
That's the way to do it if you want to beat the paparazzi.
Yeah, everybody was home by like midnight. You know,
paparazzi saying, "What about us? What happened?"
Which goes to show if you are famous and you're like, "Well, we can't do anything without everybody knowing about it." You can.
That's how
I mean,
you
we
do
are
it.
talking about it, but she did pretty much on the down low.
Okay, also
90 guests
sneaking around. Katy Perry, John Mayer, what's up with that? They're back?
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, they were spotted at a friend's, they were together at a friend's dinner party, and then they ended up leaving that dinner party together, and they spent the night together, and they were seen the next day.
How'd you get that info?
Well, see, here's we have our inside sources over at Dish Nation. We've got all kind of moles everywhere, though we probably have some here tonight. But so they said that a year ago when they were together, they're 7 years apart. So last year they were saying, oh, they probably broke up because of the age difference. But when you're
she's 30, he's 37.
Yeah, and at that age, that 7 years isn't that big of a deal. I think the big thing was she was getting ready to go on tour, and it was like, well, how are we gonna? I'm gonna be gone. How are we gonna maintain this anyway? Now she's not on tour, and now let's look at it again because I missed you.
Well, they broke up about a year ago. I like them. They seem
like
happy.
them too. I think it's good for music for them to get together. Whether it works or not, 'cause you're going to get great love songs or you're going to get great breakup songs. Either way, with John Mayer and Katy Perry.
All right. Speaking of breakups, we have a divorce to talk about. This is an author who wrote about the love of his life, his wife, and made movies.
Yes. Here's the thing. He wrote 17 romance novels. Nicholas Sparks is who we're talking about. 17 romance novels, all of which I've read. I'm so not that girl, but I love all of his books. He wrote 17. 9 of them were turned into movies. And and he said that almost every female character that he writes about has little bits and pieces of his wife.
He wrote the Notebook, Message in a Bottle, big movies, you know.
Yes, and they broke up after 25 years of marriage. They have 5 kids together. They
College sweethearts.
Yeah, she was with him before he got famous. You know, she's the real deal. So she was with him before the Notebook, before all that took off. She was with him for him. And he came over. And what's interesting too is because he's Nicholas Sparks, people would always ask him for advice on how do you do it.
He says they're still good friends.
They're still, you have to be. You got 5 kids. You got to be friends. Yeah.
Talk about Bradley Cooper. Let's look at Bradley Cooper. All of him. Wow.
Well, here's the thing. Bradley Cooper is a super handsome guy.
Yes.
Those pictures are horrible.
Well, that was the idea behind the Shoot and W magazine, right? Not horrible, but artsy, creative, extreme, different.
But I think I don't know. When you have Bradley Cooper, who's so beautiful, don't do anything to him. Don't make him pale. Don't slick his hair back.
The quote is to transform the actors here to extreme, odd, and truly fascinating. I mean, you do look at it, what's going on here?
Well, yeah, well, I'm found there's a tan line thing happening. I mean, yes, you're going to look at the pictures, no doubt, but I don't think it's Bradley Cooper's best look.
But you look at it. Hey, by the way, congratulations. You've been renewed, Dish Nation renewed. We'll be seeing you for 2 years.
No, another 2 years they want to put up with us. Isn't that crazy? We just found that out today, so yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we love that. Dish Nation, weeknight, 6:30, 11:30, right here on Fox 11. Heidi, come back again and bring Frank with you next time.
Oh, do I have to?
Nah.
All right.
Well, then I'll be included, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're back.
I came back.
Happy New Year. We'll see you.
You too.
Thanks, Heidi. So why do people tend to get sick more often in the winter? Scientists, me, I would be one of them, right? Well, now they think they know why.